Okay, recording.
Sure. So just find a comfortable seat, right? For me, I'm just like sitting on my knees here. If you want to like sit in more of a comfortable position, really when you get here, just close the eyes, right? Breath is so important when you get into a yoga class or any fitness class. And breath is really what's going to guide us through our practice today as we connect to movement. So big breath in through the nose right here. And then big breath out, let it go. See if you could soften the shoulders, lift the posture. Take a big inhale through the nose. Big exhale through the nose. Go ahead as you inhale, shrug the shoulders up towards your ears. And as you exhale, pull the shoulders down the back away from the ears. Awesome. Let's find 2 more really strong breaths here. So counting to 4 as you inhale. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. So starting to find a longer, deeper breath here. Big inhale. Big exhale. Awesome. So we're going to have some fun. Go ahead and open your eyes. Start to make your way to downward facing dog. So we're going to lift our hips. We're going to plant our palms into the mat. Can you guys see me okay? Maybe I need to shift this down a little. Awesome. All right, so go ahead and maybe find some movement here. So when I get here, I like to pedal out my feet, placing a big bend in one knee followed by the other. I work in marketing, and I just sit at a desk all day, so I always feel super tight when I get here. And then let's plant through the palms and start to pull the heart forward, find a high plank, right? So we want one long, really line of energy here. The heart's pulling forward, right? Heels are back, core is strong. Big breath in. As you breathe out, lift your hips, come back to your down dog. So as you inhale, come forward, find plank pose. So we want to start to build some body heat. As you exhale, come back to down dog. So take 2 more just like that. Inhale, find plank pose. Exhale, find down dog. Last one, high plank. Down dog, lift your hips. Start to walk your feet up to your hands. So bend into your knees. Maybe the chest comes down towards the knees and just drop the head right here. So big forward fold, right? You don't need to do much work while you're here. Where can you soften? Maybe like to find a little twist here by rocking side to side. Just let this feel good, right? Our neck holds us up like all day long. So it's so good just to like let gravity do its work right here. Awesome. And then let's find a little stretch in the shoulders while we're here. So go ahead and interlace the hands behind the back. And it's early, right? So this might be enough. You can always take the palms off the back and rinse out the shoulders a little bit more while you're here. And then as you find your next big breath in, plant your feet into your mat. Start to lift the chest, rise all the way to standing. So go ahead and keep those hands interlaced. When you get there, look up, right? Reversing all the texting we do. Pull the knuckles down the back towards the earth. Big breath in. Awesome. As you breathe out, bring the gaze back to neutral. Bring the arms overhead. Find a lot of reach. Get long in the fingertips here. Big breath in. As you breathe out, bring the palms together. Find a forward fold. As you breathe in, find a flat back. As you breathe out, plant your palms. Find your high plank. So I'm going to put on a little bit of music here, but let me know if this is distracting. So come back to your high plank pose. Big breath in. Big breath out. Lift your hips. Come back to down dog. So let's continue to warm up the shoulders. Come back to plank pose. I'm going to drop my knees. You can do the same here. As we find a yogi push-up, the elbows are going to hug in towards the side body. So go ahead and bring the heart forward. Bend into your elbows and press it back to high. Couple of yogi push-ups right here. Low plank. Press it back to high. So you want the elbows to hug the rib cage. Find your low plank. Press it back. 2 more. Low plank. Awesome. Press it back. Last one. Low plank. Find an up dog from here. So point the hips forward. Lift the heart. Breathe into this. You got it. Big breath in. Big breath out. Come back to your down dog. Nice. So we're going to take the right leg high here. Nice and high. And then we're gonna bring that right knee in towards the right elbow. This is where it gets really fun. Big inhale, lift the leg. As you exhale, cross the body, find the left elbow. Give it a little tap. So building some core strength here. Big inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Bring the arms overhead. Use your core to come to standing. So we're in a crescent lunge here, right? We really want to focus on the lower body. You can place a bend in that back knee and focus on pulling the right hip back. Breathe. Maybe look up. Pull the shoulders down and away from the ears. And as you breathe out, start to sweep those arms behind you. So engage the shoulder blades here, squeeze, and then see if you can float the back foot. So working balance, right? We're all super shaky, especially since this is the first one. That's okay. And then as you breathe out, plant the left foot back on the mat. Bring the arms overhead, breath in. As you breathe out, bring your hands down to the mat. Find your high plank pose. So you have the option here to find low plank and find up dog, or just lift your hips, come back to down dog. So you choose. You choose how to get back to down dog. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Take your left leg high as you breathe in. Go ahead and tap the left elbow as you breathe out. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, cross the body. See if you could tap the right elbow. Breath in. Breath out. Lunge the foot forward. Find your crescent lunge, right? Arms sweep overhead. Lower belly's really engaged here. I'm already starting to feel that body heat. I love seeing all you guys on video. It's fun. Go ahead and take your arms behind you and then see if you can float the back leg, right? Airplane pose. Feel the wobble. Lift the chest. Keep the core engaged. And then little bend in the left knee. Take your right foot back down to the mat. Bring the arms overhead. Breathe. As you breathe out, make your way back to down dog. Plant the palms. Find your down dog. So we're going to do a couple of these just to build some body heat. I'll also throw out some more challenging options as we get moving. Take your right leg high. Breathe in. As you breathe out, bring the right knee to the right elbow. Hold this right here for 3, for 2. Press the palms away. You got it. Last one. Awesome. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Crescent lunge as you inhale. Airplane pose as you exhale. This is where breath becomes really important. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, plant the palms, find a standing split. So take the left leg off the mat. Feel the stretch right here. It feels so good up the back of the right leg, the hamstring, right? And then when you're ready, find down dog. So if that feels so good, you stay there for another breath or two. Make your way back to down dog. Take your left leg high. Tap the left elbow. Hold the knee right here. You got it. Press the mat away. Big breath in. As you breathe out, lift the left leg. Step the left foot forward. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, fly. Find your airplane pose, right? So fun. Already I feel so much stronger in my second one here. Step the right foot back. Crescent lunge. Hands plant. Find your standing split. This is where you'll find a nice stretch up the back of the left leg. I know you guys did a HIIT workout. Y'all are crazy. So let this feel good. Big breath in. As you breathe out, you can continue to fold into this or make your way to down dog. Take a breath or two. Reset. Option to find low plank. Option to just lift your hips. Awesome. So as you get back to down dog, place a big bend in your knees and walk your hands towards your feet. So a little walk out towards the back of the mat. Awesome. We're going to sink into our hips here. Bring the big toes to touch. Take the arms overhead. Whew. So we're coming into a chair pose. We're going to keep it really engaged here. See if you can start to tuck the tailbone. So weights in the heels to help protect the knees. Maybe take a peek down. See if you could lift all 10 toes. Awesome. And then come back to this. Keep lifting through the chest. While you're here, ground the left foot into the mat. See if you could lift the right foot like an inch off the mat. Woo, hold this. You got it. Big breath in. Awesome. As you breathe out, plant the right foot. Lift the left. Just like 1 inch, squeeze into the right thigh. You got it, big breath in. Awesome, love it. As you breathe out, forward fold. Woo, shake that out. Come back to your high plank. So walk this out, find your high plank. Stay with me right here from plank pose. Bring the right hand to the right thigh. Right, so we want to point that right hip down. We're squeezing, big breath in. As you breathe out, right hand plants, left hand comes to left thigh. Woo, keep the left hip down, you got it. You're strong, awesome. Down dog, lift your hips. Right leg sweeps high, inhale. As you exhale, find the left elbow. Hold this, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lunge the foot forward. Crescent lunge as you inhale. Airplane pose as you exhale. Awesome, come back to crescent lunge, big breath in. As you exhale, find the standing split. Bring the hands down to the mat. If you're interested in adding some intensity and you want to take a little hop, this is where yoga gets really fun. Plant the palms into the mat. Make sure the shoulders are over the rest and just see if you can take a little hop. And it doesn't have to be anything crazy, right? Just see if you could lift the toes off the mat. Love it, love it. I have a wall in front of me and I did that purposely, right? Awesome, but that builds the intensity. So back to down dog when you've had enough fun. And again, that's just an option. You can totally skip it. Left leg sweeps high. Find the right elbow. Hold the knee right here for 3, for 2, and 1. Big lift. Step it forward. As you get here, breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the nose. Find your balance pose. Woo, breathe in. Sweep those arms overhead. As you breathe out, bring the hands down. Find the stretch and the standing split. Or plant the palms, engage the core, see if you can take a little hop. And again, it doesn't have to be anything special. You're at home, right? So if you fall out of this, who cares? So fun. I love that you guys are trying this. Find down dog when you're ready. Big breath in. Big breath out. Come back to your high plank. Right, so we're almost through our warm-up here to get the body nice and warm so we can stretch. Take that right arm out long, nice in front of you. Keep breathing. You got it. Maybe lift the left leg. What? Core is tight. You got it. Breathe. Go ahead and plant the palms. Lift your hips. Find down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Take your right leg high. Breathe in. Bring the knee towards the nose as you breathe out. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Press the mat away. Come up really high on the left toes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step the foot forward. So this is our last round of this. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, balance pose. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Come back to your crescent lunge. Option to find standing split as you bring the hands down, or play with a couple little hops here. Again, nothing big. Just feels fun to kind of be upside down, right? The world is so heavy right now. So this allows us a chance to be a little lighter and a little kinder to ourselves. Down dog, lift your hips when you feel ready. But first, come to high plank on this side. Don't want to forget about this lovely left arm coming out in front of us here as we squeeze through the core. Maybe you float the right leg, just like an inch off the mat. You got to breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Down dog. Nice. Lift your hips. Take the left leg high. Knee comes in towards the nose. Hug the lower belly in. Big inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Bring the shoulders over the wrists. Awesome. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. Here we go. Crescent lunge as we breathe in. Airplane pose. Come back to your crescent lunge. Go ahead and plant the palms. Find your standing split. Maybe you want to play with a couple hops on this side. I hope you all send me pictures of your handstand practice later. Find down dog. If you need a rest, come to child's pose, or you can come to a seated position. Just for like 3 to 5 breaths, right? Focus back on the breath. Bring all the energy back to your mat right here. So from here, right, we've built a lot of body heat. We'll start to slow it down a little bit. Come back to down dog. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, press through the palms, lift your hips. So just stay right here in down dog, right? Press the chest closer to the legs. Maybe bring the heels down closer to the mat. Awesome. Take your right leg high. Big breath in. As you breathe out, lunge your right foot forward. Spin your back foot flat. Keep both hands connected on the mat. Walk the hands over to the left upper corner of the mat. So you almost have like down dog arms and warrior two legs here. Making sure the knee and ankle are in alignment here, right? We don't want to bring the knee over the ankle. Gaze is toward the back of the room, right? So let the neck hang heavy. Breathe into this. This is a big hip opener, right? You're feeling this. Pull the right hip back to really keep the hip engaged. Stay here for 3 more really still breaths, right? Challenge yourself. Big inhale, big exhale. Keep the focus right here. Last breath. Walk your hands back out towards the top of the mat. This will be fun. Swing that right leg back and up, right? So you're back in your 3-legged down dog. Bend the right knee, open the right hip. So this is a great chance to do some big circles with your knee to work out the hip. You could do circles with the ankle. Or you can bring that right foot down to the mat and flip your dog, lifting the right arm off the mat. If you flip your dog, lift your hips really high. So all 10 toes are facing the back of the mat. And then come back to your 3-legged dog. So if you stayed there, keep that right leg high. And then lunge that right foot forward. Take your right arm overhead. So while you're here, squeeze through your left thigh. Reach through your right fingertips. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Option to stay right here, right? I love this version of this pose. Or you can take that right arm and wrap the back if you're interested in finding a twist. I'm just turning back around so you guys can hear me. So you can find a twist while you're here. If you're twisting, take the gaze over that right shoulder, right, as you bend into this. Keep breathing. It's really tough to lose our breath when we twist. And then find one more breath. Take that right arm back overhead. And then plant the right palm on the inside of the right foot. Go ahead and drop the left knee. So both hands are on the mat. Take your right foot over towards the right side of the mat. This is a big hip stretch right here. Another big one. This is lizard lunge. So from here, you can stay on the palms. If you have some flexibility in your hips, you can come down to your forearms to take it deeper. I'm just giving you options. You can also kind of stay upright and bring that right hand to the right thigh, finding a little bit of a twist. So find a stretch that works for your body, right? You guys felt a lot of energy and heat in a class earlier. Take what you need. And it might be different than what someone else is doing on camera. And that's the beauty of yoga. We can all get something we need out of this. Awesome. So bring both hands back to center. Let's spin the back foot flat. So we're going to lift the back knee off the mat. And we're going to use that left arm to pull us up to a warrior two. So you can straighten that right leg, give it a little breather, and then bend right back into it, right? Nice, strong, powerful warrior pose. So our wrists are reaching apart. We're opening the right knee up towards the right pinky toe. While you're here, flip the front palm. Take that right arm up towards the ceiling. Feel the side body stretch here. You can always straighten the leg if that feels better in the body. Awesome, and then start to bring the right elbow to the right knee. Take the left arm forward. So finding a big stretch, right? That left arm's reaching, The left foot is grounded into the mat. Breathe. Option to stay, option to take that top arm around the back and find a twist. If you're twisting, the heart is opening up towards the sky. Breathe into this. You have about 3 breaths here. After you finish your 3 breaths, go ahead and plant the palms. Step the left foot up to meet the right. So just shake that out. Whew. Shake that out in the legs. While you're here, place a bend in the right knee and take the left arm overhead. So leave that right hand planted. Yeah, just a little hip leg stretch here. Awesome. Go ahead and bring the left hand down, bend into the left knee, take the right arm over. Go ahead and lower. Bring your big toes to touch here. Sink your hips, come back to your chair pose. So this builds a lot of energy and strength and heat in your hips right here. We won't be here long because we're gonna do something even more fun. We're gonna come all the way down to our mats. A little bit of core work while we get here. So go ahead and lie down, but keep your shoulders off the mat. Bring that right arm or right leg overhead. Flex the right foot, keep the left foot off the mat, and then we're gonna scissor the feet. So change that out. Right, doing a little bit of core work here just to keep the body heat up. Hey, we were on the mat anyways, right? I know you guys have been doing a lot of work today, so take these slow if you want, and maybe enjoy the stretch along the way. Keep breathing. Let's find 5 more on both sides. This is the only like true core exercise I'll put you through today. Although just remember, you know, yoga involves a lot of core work in every pose. And then when you're done, bring your legs overhead. Just take 2 or 3 breaths here to reverse the blood flow. Catch the breath. Let this feel good. You could point or flex the feet. Let's come back to down dog. So start to roll forward. Finding your high plank pose. Find your low plank. Again, I'm lowering my knees for low plank today. Find up dog. Woo, stay here an extra breath if you need. Find down dog. So all that fun stuff we just did on the right side, we're gonna do it on the left. Take a big breath in with me together here. Open the mouth, let it go. One more breath just like that, big inhale. Exhale, let go of any negativity or thoughts or tension that you're hanging on to. That's part of the beauty of yoga. Take your left leg high. Step your left foot forward. So we're gonna spin the right foot flat and we're walking both hands to the right upper corner of the mat to get into the hips. While you're here, you're breathing. Right? Breath, really breathing is like my only requirement in practice. This would be super tough without it. And then focus on pulling the left hip back. Keep both hands connected on the mat. I'm just turning around so I can see you guys. Little waves, right? So breathe into the hip, bringing just as much focus and energy to this side. Go ahead and start to walk your hands out towards the top of the mat. Lift your left foot off the mat. So we're gonna bend the knee, fan the hip open, right? So just stay here, find some big circles with the knee to work out the hip. Let this feel good. Option to stay, option to flip your dog by bringing your left toes down to the mat and lifting your hips, right? You're at home, maybe you wanna bust out something new. Breathe wherever you are. Nice, Lauren. I wish I knew all your names. Nice, nice. Awesome. Come back to 3-legged dog. Lift that left leg. Step the left foot forward. Take the left arm overhead. So finding a twist, squeezing the right thigh, maybe lift the right hip. Press the right heel towards the back of the room, finding some energy there. Yeah, so the left arm's overhead. Reach the fingertips up. Option to stay right here. It feels really good. Or you could always take that top arm around the back, shining the heart open towards the sky. So again, many options here. Take what best fits your practice or what your body needs. And it might be different than last time you did yoga. You have 3 breaths here. Twist, breathe. It's hard to do. It's hard to stay focused when we're in a still pose. Start to bring the left arm back overhead. And then plant the left hand inside the foot. So right knee comes down to the mat. We're heading into that lizard lunge, another deep, deep hip opener. So you'll really feel this in like your right hip flexor a lot. You can always come down to your forearms. You can always maybe stay upright and bring the left hand to the left thigh and open up a little twist here, getting a little deeper into the left hip. I know your hips are tight, so this should feel good and tough. That's one thing we seriously all have in common, whether you run or bike or work out or sit at a desk, like all of our hips are tight in different ways. All right, let's go ahead and release that. Bring your hands down. Spin the back foot flat. So we're lifting the back knee and we're gonna find our warrior 2 pose on this side. So again, when you get here, you can always straighten that leg. That'll feel better. I'll take it this way so you guys can still see me. Be mindful of the left knee. So we want it stacked right over the ankle, right? Nice deep lunge there. And open the left knee up towards the pinky toe. Flip your front palm. Take the left arm up. Look up. Feel the side body stretch. You can always straighten the left leg here. Take it a little deeper by lifting that left hand. Awesome. And if you straighten, bend back into your knee and bring the left elbow to the inside of the thigh, right arm forward. So big stretch here, big reach. Stay as light as possible in that left elbow, right? We don't want to dump a bunch of weight there. Stay right here, or you have the option to take that right arm behind you. Little twist open. We're almost there, guys. 30 minutes flies when you're having fun. Awesome. When you're ready, start to bring the hands down to the mat. Step your feet to the top of the mat. Find a forward fold. Release all that. Sweep those arms overhead. Big breath in. Look up. Reach up. Awesome. As you breathe out, forward fold. So from here, take the left foot towards the back of the mat. Bring the left knee down. And you can start to bring the hands to the right thigh. Walk those right toes forward. We're going to find another hip stretch here. So as you bend in, lunge into the right leg, take those arms overhead. So big, big opener with the left hip flexor here. And then to get into the chest and the shoulders, bend into the elbows. So you're at like 90 degrees here. Yeah. And look up, right? Squeeze the shoulder blades, engage the core, press the right shin forward. Just finding stillness. Find one more breath. Awesome, bring your hands down. Step the left foot up to meet the right. Shake that out. Rise all the way to standing. Reach those arms overhead. Look up, lean back. Awesome, forward fold. So right foot steps back. Let's just take a moment, a couple breaths on this side to work the left hip flexor. So while you're here, lift the heart, lift the core, the belly, press the left shin forward. Maybe walk the left toes forward. I like to do that so I can get deeper. And then open. Chin is looking up. Allow this to feel really good. Last breath. Awesome. So from here, we can come back to a forward fold, shake all that out. And then from here, we're gonna sit down on our mats. Bring the feet together like you're in a butterfly pose here. So again, depending on how deep you want to go in the hips, you could walk the feet forward or keep them closer to your hips. And then from here, we're just gonna start to lie back. Bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the chest. This is it, guys. You made it. Close your eyes. We're gonna stay here for a few breaths and really just honor this place. Honor the present time, this moment. So stay really grounded for about 5 more breaths. When you're ready to come out of it, start to find a seated position. We'll bring our palms together and we'll bow our head forward and say namaste. I can't hear you all, but I hope you're all saying it. Anyways, it was so much fun to flow with you guys. I hope you got what you needed and a little glimpse into some power yoga. My name's Abbie. Lauren, thanks so much for connecting me with you all. I hope to see you on some future workouts.
Listen, we need a picture for you, Abbie. You gotta get a picture of it. It's all you, girl. All right. I don't have my phone. Do you have your phone, Abbie?
I do. Oh my God, there's like I couldn't really see everyone while we were practicing. But.
Yeah, Abbie, get your phone. I don't have mine.
Okay, I have it. We're all gonna take a picture.
Of course, that's what we do. Are you ready?
Awesome.
Thank you so much, Abbie.
Thank you all for joining. It was awesome. I hope you liked it.
I'm sweating again.
I know. Enjoy your day, guys.
Bye.
Bye, little yogi.